Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hi, how is everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Let's see. Always be having to adjust this camera. Thank you so much for kicking off the contributions. Gregory said, Kendra is so screwed up that a traditional virtuous woman and an honorable, disciplined man can be seen as fools in this current climate. Yeah, this is true. Thank you, Damien. Thank you both for kicking off the contributions. We got a lot to talk about. And even though we're going to somewhat talk about Zion Williamson's case, this is bigger than him. This is only something to be talked about because he's a known figure. But this happens all the time with regular everyday people. And it's interesting when we see the loss value system playing out among the men. Yeah, among the men. And there are some unfortunate layers to what we are seeing and how these things are going to be perceived and how this stuff is going to be perceived. Understand that the sports world is actually laughing at Zion. I don't know much about him. Because I don't keep up with basketball. But from what I read about him, he's been out back and forth due to various different injuries. Like he had a season-ending injury. And then he has not really, from what I've read, played consistently a whole consistent season since that. So that's not good because also judging from what I read, he was very promising as a basketball player. Okay. One of them guys that got a lot of talent. If only it could be cultivated properly, he'd be like an all-star or whatever. And we've seen those types of people before. Whether it be basketball or football, we've seen these young men come in with a load of talent. And they show that talent. They show the promise of that talent. And then their off-court or off-the-field decisions that they make with their life just completely ruins that all the way, all together. Thank you, 39 Dina. Completely ruins all of his opportunities squandered because of the choices that he makes outside of the game. So we've seen these types of young men. We're going to talk about it. Because I see a comment that says, about pick better. black men. And I get it, right? I get that part. I get that part. Because a lot of times there are women who put on the face, they put on the front, and men get taken for a ride because, you know, she shows up as one thing and then she ends up being something else completely. And there are a lot of things that go wrong for him. Could be financial, could be in his profession, just could be basic heartbreak because of the things that she does. But what about when you choose obvious whores? I get that sentiment when it's not so obvious. You know, she show up in your life like she gonna be a real woman, and, you know, like she really gonna be in a relationship with you and things of that nature. But what about when you dealing with the obvious whore, the whore that comes in that tells you she's a whore and then tell you what she gonna do, and then you get involved with her, then she do what she said she was gonna do to you. Hard to feel sorry. Just like it's hard to feel sorry for chicks that go for dudes that tell them who they are from the beginning, and then they keep on dealing with that dude, and he do exactly what the red flag said he was gonna do. Then all of a sudden they're victims, and he did them wrong, and he lied to them. No, he didn't. He didn't lie. He didn't lie. You just weren't paying attention. You want to pay attention. He didn't lie. You just didn't want to hear it. Thank you, Divine Photo says she exposed her hand with all those tweets showing the world it was all about money. Exactly. I mean, this woman is an actual porn star. From what I hear, she's got stuff on Pornhub. A porn star. Not just a OnlyFans. No. Porn star. Okay? So when you dealing with a chick that only deals in the transaction, she dealing in the transaction. Well, you can't think she about to do something else. The one, and that ain't even the one he got pregnant. The one he got pregnant is also a whore. What I do believe she's a baby mama anyway. He got her pregnant. Now, mind you, both of these women are like 30, 31, 32. So they're in their early 30s. He's like, what, 22? 22, 23, something like that. So you letting these older hoes straight play you, straight just run you through like they gonna eat him alive. They're gonna eat him alive. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read these little short articles. And then we're going to actually talk about the real issue that's going on. So let me go ahead. I'm going to read this little quick Okay, this is the chick. Mariah Mills is the Prawn Star chick, right? That keep tweeting and tagging him in it. This ain't the one he got pregnant. Mariah Mills keep tweeting about Zion Williamson, the 32-year-old porn star and OnlyFans content creator, continues to post about the New Orleans Pelican star in an unanswered diatribe since the 22-year-old NBA All-Star announced that his girlfriend Akima was pregnant with a baby girl. Mills has alleged that Williamson was also sexually involved with her, revealing explicit details about their alleged relations over the last week. In multiple tweets on Saturday night, Mills posted alleged text exchanges between her and Williamson in which she says the star ruined her life. The messages allegedly sent by Williamson asked Mills to delete everything she has been posting about him. In one of the tweets, Mills says she genuinely loved Williamson. I mean, no, you don't. All you do is lie. I hate you on God. That's what that means. I didn't love anyone. I genuinely loved you. All you care about is saving face to the media. You don't care about feelings. Now, this is her with this bad BBL. This is not a good BBL. Okay? This is not a good BBL. The thighs are not matching. And this is just not a good look. You can't tell her she ain't the finest thing walking. You can't tell her that. This is the young man. Okay? Right. Zion Williamson playing for the Pelicans. Okay, Akima first revealed on Tuesday that she and Williamson were having a baby girl. Mills then started a firestorm. Better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late. I was with you last week in New Orleans and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you. Now she gonna put all the stuff. Okay, this is her with this bad BBL again and all these filters. Zion Williamson's pregnant girlfriend, Akima, appeared to respond to Mills on Wednesday. Happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy, she wrote. Another woman later made claims about Williamson. I never gave you a threesome or never had a OnlyFans, nor was on Pornhub, so I guess I was all play. I probably never had a chance, you nasty sex addict, Taylor said about him. Taylor also posted an image of what appeared to be a shirtless Williamson in bed. Now we gonna go. This is why I wanted. These are all the porn girls' tweets. Okay. Right. So let me come back. You see this foolishness. Thank you, Divine Photos. So the fact you've been giving her all this money shows that he wasn't getting women like that before the money and the fame. And precisely. And this is that's probably part of what we need to talk about. Although I don't really deal with the men's side of things in terms of telling the men how they need to move. I'm kind of going to go in a little bit of a different direction. First of all, black women think hoes is winning because of stuff like this. Thank you, Miss Lou Casely. Thank you, Miss Lou Casely. These are the women that red pill or red pill related content are always warning men against. These types of hyenas are the ones that everybody is trying to now like shun and say, you know, who these people really are, what they really do, how they really be getting black men in trouble, how their behavior has been destructive to themselves, to other black women, to black men, to the children, to the community at large. Thank you, Miss Jordan. These are the types of chicks that we talking about. These are older, so-called women that hit the wall. So hard to convince black women that there's a such thing as a wall. Okay. Hard to convince black women that you need to not have a bunch of kids or really have kids at all if you want to be taken seriously and things of that nature. This is begging to differ on that. And hard to convince black women that you shouldn't be IG thoughts, prawn stars, OnlyFans girls, and all of this other stuff, because it actually ruins your chances for getting higher quality, quote unquote, men. Okay. That's a difficult thing to convince women of, because they're looking at, that's the purpose of showcasing this whole thing, because there are sports media outlets that are also talking about this story, and you can see them like laughing at him, like they laughing at him. They looking at him like you's about the biggest fool. Boy. You the silliest Negro in captivity, aren't you? Because you in captivity. You on the plantation. And we glad, because you about silly as a pile of rocks. They are laughing at him. This is why they even covering it at all. But we're going to get to that part. But before we get to that part, this is why the manosphere, even with its flaws, this is why the manosphere, masculine talking, red pill talking, or red pill adjacent or manosphere adjacent content is actually necessary. It was there for black men to express their experiences in a way that other black men could take that seriously. To say what it was that they had been experiencing, that their fathers, their sons, their brothers, themselves, all of that had been experiencing, and basically also warning young black men to not hit their head on that wall. Don't hit your head on that. Okay? Duck when you come through there. Do not hit your head on that. How many have hit their head on that before you? Okay? Please do not hit your head on that rock. It hurt. It hurt. Every man who has hit his head on that rock, okay, it has hurt him. Now, from what I read, he has a stepfather. I don't know how, because see, it's problematic when there are no fathers in the home, or if the father is also a weak hyena, maggle, simp himself. If he's a simp himself, then he's not going to really wire up the son or the stepson, because he a simp. This is the problem with the maggle. It's really the maggle that got a lot of these chicks thinking hoes is winning. It's really the maggle. It's maggles like Shaq. It's maggles like Zion and all the rest of them that we can see, Okay? That's got these women thinking, oh, this is what we need to do because this is how you get into the circle of them kind of men so that we can take them for what they got. And now you got average chicks that's trying to make their way into them circles to do the same thing. And we are looking at the Zion Williamsons, the Shaquille O'Neals, and things of that nature just because they are public figures. But this kind of stuff happens with regular, outside of celebrities and things of that nature. This stuff happens on the block. See, that's where the real problem is at. Because, see, if it only happened with these kind of men, it wouldn't be such a big deal because it's only so many of them kind of men anyway. Small number of men. But this type of stuff is happening on the block, happening in your neighborhood. This is happening at work. You see what I'm saying? The maggles and the simps. See, I've been said this. Maggles and simps are the foundation. They are the bedrock of the gynocracy. They the bedrock of the gynocracy. See, the women act out more. The women act out more. The women are the ones that's actively and proudly out here being crazy. But what about the regular dude that's also trying to take seriously the hoe on his block that everybody know is a hoe? She coming through as a hoe. She coming through with 2-3 baby daddies and all that kind of stuff. And here you are running around trying to make sure that you can try to make her a housewife. You cannot make these hoes a housewife. You cannot do it. Average men can't do it. Rich men can't do it. It can't be done because of her, not because of the men. So you're not going to be a man and be something different and be a different kind of man that can turn a hoe into a housewife. That's not how that works. It's the maggles that do stuff like be in public with the hoes. Not even keeping them quiet over there in the corner. I deal with a hoe, but quiet. I ain't gonna like do stuff like take her to dinner where TMZ could catch me. I'm not gonna do that. But I deal with her, over here on the, just over here in the corner. See, that actually would be a little bit better because then what you do is you don't show everybody that's what you're doing, particularly other women. Yes or no? Do all women like male attention and validation? Yes or no? Do women like male attention and validation? Yes or no? Right. And that's every woman on the planet. Every woman on the planet. Black ones, white ones, American ones, ones from Brazil, ones from Japan. Every woman likes male attention and male validation. We just want it. It doesn't matter if she's a hyena or a lioness. It does not matter at all. Every woman wants that. Every woman craves that. Now, with that being said, if the media is pumping out, or if women see that the most male attention and the most male validation is going to a particular type of woman, what are women going to do? For the most part, what are they gonna do? They're gonna imitate it. So if wholesome, good women got the most attention and the most validation from most men, they will try to emulate that behavior in hopes they too will also get that attention. If they think that men are paying other types of women attention, hoes and IG models and all that other kind of stuff, they're going to then try to conform to whatever it is they think that the men are actually looking at or want, and they're going to try to get that attention that way. Okay? They're going to try to do. Now, I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what they're going to try to do. Because most are in the lost value system. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper. Because most are in the lost value system, they lack the level of spirituality that will give them the discernment between bad attention and good attention. Because most are in the lost value system, they don't have the spiritual value intact to give them the discernment that they need to discern and make the difference between good attention and negative attention. It is very key that we look at this situation through the lens of the lost value system, because that's where this is taking place at. When I say black women think hoes are winning, it's within this paradigm. It's within this construct that this is taking place. Because if we were dealing in the 10 life value system, this would not be a question or a problem. So I need my listeners to understand where this is taking place. Because we have to define now, what is winning? What is that? We got to define winning. Because if it's winning to, as a woman, do what you got to do to get the bag from a man, if that is winning, whether that be OnlyFans, being a IG thought, being a prawn star, just being a hoe for hire, just being whatever it is that you got to do to get close to a man with money, no matter what tax bracket that is. Just get one that's operating higher than you and try to get him for all that he has. And don't care about the consequences of that or what happens to him as you do this, or after you get done with him, or after you get done using him and sucking him dry and all that kind of stuff. Okay? If that is winning, I want y'all to follow me. If that is winning, then we can't complain about the current climate of women. Can't complain. We can't complain that they're hoes. We can't complain that they're not wives. We can't complain that they don't have a better mentality or a family-oriented mentality, or they're not suitable for healthy relationships. Or see, we can't complain about that. If we're okay with this system, this the system we in. And if getting the bag is winning, and it is in this system because wealth is at the top and family is at the bottom, please pay attention. If that's winning, then the females are doing exactly what is expected of them to do. We have to realize where we are. What system that America is operating under. And why we see what we see. And why the climate of marriage, dating, the relationships between black men and black women are what they are. Because it is an operation underneath the lost value system. Too many brothers getting caught up with these hoes, and then the hoes is doing what the hoes is doing. We're going to break down the deeper part of this, because the deeper part has something to do with that. But there's the other reason why white folks is watching this and laughing. They watching it and laughing. See, they not entertained by the chicks. They're entertained by what happens after the chicks. But after these messages, we'll be right back.
Hello, my Crimsonites and all of my supporters. I invite you to go and get your copy of my new book, Reclaiming the Black Feminine, The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, on sale now at crimsoncure.com. This is guaranteed to change your perspective and positively impact your life. So go ahead now to crimsoncure.com and get your copy today.
I owe y'all a bam, 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 bam. You gotta hit the like button, bam, bam. You gotta because we got 299 wonderful people who have hit the like button. Let's see if we can get the other 400 or 500 people to also hit the like button as well. All right. White people who are reporting on this in the sports world, and they are, commenting on it, on the little sports analyst shows and this and that. You can see the happiness in their eyes. You can see the glee in their faces. I'm going to tell you why. Thank you, Terenzo. I literally hope you all process what's being said, because far too long people have been misdefining every word in existence, starting with what winning, losing, and trying is. One simply can't lose yet still win. It's a catch-22. Thank you so much, Terenzo. Thank you. Thank you so much, twin. Really, really appreciate it. Did your birthday pass already? If it did, happy birthday. The whole world, especially white folk that's in that sports world, is watching this young man. Oh, your birthday's on the same day mine was. Oh, okay. I be forgetting there's a lot of Geminis around me. So thank you. Happy birthday, sweetheart. They are the happiness, because they are watching with glee and happiness, because they are watching a young man squander a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's not everybody that can get to the NBA. It's not everybody that has a lot of talent, even if they do get to the NBA. It's not everybody that can make millions of dollars in a short amount of time while they're very young. It's not everybody that can do that. But they like when they see unguided young black men like Zion. They like when they see these types of young black men, because these young black men don't have, for the most part, some very few, for the most part, these young black men do not have proper fathers or father figures in their lives. This is why they demonized what's that man's name? The father of the ball. What's his name? He's the father of the Ball brothers. I forgot his first name. But this is LeVar, right? This is why they demonized LeVar Ball. They demonized LeVar Ball because LeVar Ball was the dad, and he was trying to guide his sons as they came into the NBA. Now, they weren't listening, because sometimes they don't listen. You be getting caught up with these raggedy chicks. But LeVar was like, listen, while you're playing this game, none of the chicks that come to you are on nothing good. These women are not good for you. They don't have good intentions. They're not trying to be good women. They're trying to get a bag. They are trying to get you for your money. They're trying to be seen with you for your status. They trying to be, they trying to get you for it. They getting something out of you. They not there to be altruistic and wholesome and help you and be a wife to you and be a helpmeet to you. That's not what they there for. That's not what they trying to do. So listen, you don't need to get caught up with them because of that reason. Okay? They are not trying to be good women with you. They are trying to just get some money and status and, some clout and stuff like that off of you. Now, they ain't really listening. Po things. They gonna get caught up because they not listening. Because LeVar is an extra. He be doing too much, but he know that's part of it too. The entertainment value. That's what he's doing. So I don't really fault him for being, out there in your face and real outspoken, because it is what it is. But this is why everybody tried to demonize LeVar Ball. Because of the way in which he was talking. Just the way he was talking. They like men like Zion. Because Zion is gonna mess everything up. He can't manage to stay on the court. So he's not gonna have, if he doesn't get himself together physically so that he can consistently play ball, he's gonna end up losing out on his contracts and things of that nature. Okay? If he loses out on these contracts, he's going to lose his source of income. He is already proving that he doesn't have a good head on his shoulders. He doesn't make good decisions off the court. So he's certainly not going to make good decisions with his money. He doesn't make good decisions with his seed. Okay? Something completely under his control. So if he's not making good decisions there, then he's not going to make good decisions with his money. It's being squandered. And it's being squandered on God knows what. But we also know it's being squandered on these hoes. Because from what this hoe is talking about, he paying her $100K a month. Now, this is the same dude that'll probably whine when, not if, when the baby mama that he got pregnant right now goes to court and wants $100,000 a month for child support. Let's talk about it. Thank you, Minority Report said this is a hyena celebration in retaliation for the Hakimi situation. They took a big L there. In that situation, Zion gave them their validation. He's about to get got in the worst way. Unfortunately, he's gonna get got. Fortunately, he's gonna get got. Because this is why white folks is laughing. Because the money that he made in the NBA is not going to be utilized to secure his wealth for the rest of his life. It's not going to be utilized to generate generational wealth in the future. It's not gonna do it. See, that money is coming back to the system. And it's coming back to the system in the way in which most black men's money come back to the system, through black women working in tandem with that system. Thank you, Wayne. So the media loves to pile on us black men, famous or not. Don't give them the opportunity. Happy belated birthday, Current Secure. Mine was Saturday, June 10th. Oh, happy belated birthday to you too, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not even a question of if, it's a question of when. See, that Mariah Mills girl just gave that Akima girl all the ammunition she need to act stupid once she have this baby and get paid $100,000 a month, because she going to look at what this Mariah chick said, and she gonna be like, if you can pay her that and she ain't got your baby, I got your baby, you owe me that. He gonna be bankrupt within 3 to 5 years of either leaving or being laid off out of the NBA. Because like I said, if he can't get himself together physically to play full seasons at a high level, to make sure that he get this contract money, that he get the millions of dollars and earn that type of high paid contract, he gonna lose his opportunity to play, or he's gonna end up being one of them journeyman type of guys. Don't get paid a lot, going from team to team. He got talent, but he doesn't make the most of it and things like that and blah, 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 blah. See, all them chicks, all them women, these little hoes, got his head on the wrong thing. He worried about the wrong thing. Thank you, Mr. Donnie Max. And now the joy of my world is in Zion. Lauren Hill to Zion, the miseducation, Lauren Hill. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm seeing somebody say that he educated. It ain't enough. You're educated, but he's being stupid. He's being stupid. He might be educated, but he's being stupid. Because if he was smart enough to make certain investments with his money, then you can't be stupid on the other end and waste your money. You either smart enough to keep it and maintain it and make it grow, or you dumb and you waste it in the money pit that is these hoes. These little hoes and IG thoughts and all that kind of stuff. These are money pits. It's just money pit. There is no return on the investment at all. None. None. No return on any of these investments. Because these chicks are 100% liabilities. They are not assets in the least little bit. See, that Mariah chick and that Akima chick may or may not know each other, but they certainly are working in tandem to eat this young brother alive. Do you understand that? They are in tandem to eat this man. He a munch. He food. He food. Thank you so much, Tahir. Said happy belated. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tahir. I appreciate that contribution. Thank you, Pharaoh. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing? Thank you, Stardust. Said those harlots are the definition of man eaters. Yes, they're eating him alive. See, these hyenas ain't gotta know each other personally, but they do know the game. These are two hoes. They tag teaming each other. They ain't even never met each other, but they gonna start tag teaming. They gonna tag when Akima get tired, she gonna tag Mariah in. Mariah come in, eat this Negro, come back out, tag Akima. She gonna hop off the top rope, bam, hit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna hit the choke slam on him. You know what I'm saying? Come through. They gonna be 1, 2. He gonna kick out. She gonna get up. She gonna crawl back to the corner. She gonna just tap Mariah, and Mariah gonna come flying in with the energy. She gonna bounce off the rope. She gonna hit him with a clothesline. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be the Hardy Boys up in here. They about to be the Dudley Boys up in here. This is why white people are reporting on it, and you can see them smiling because they can see it. They can see he going to lose everything behind these chicks, behind dealing with them. This is why red pill content in general is needed for men to be able to talk to the men about this. Okay? Because if the young men don't learn the lesson from the older men that already fell in the trap or trying to warn younger men about the trap, and if the young women don't learn nothing from the older women that's trying to tell them what's going on with this feminism and being the hoes and being for the streets and all that type of stuff, if the young men won't listen and the young women won't listen, we're not getting out of this, y'all. We're not getting out. We're not going to get out. Young black men cannot keep hitting their head on the same rock that older black men are saying, hey, young brother, you can't mess with these chicks like this. I know they tempting. I know they pretty. I know they throwing it at you. I know they easy. I know they just hoes and you young and you want to knock them down because that's what we do as men. We get it. But at the same time, we are men and you got to think beyond that point. Because when you mess with these whores, they always come back and ruin you. They always come back and ruin you. Especially if you are a man with something to lose. At the bare minimum, you can't mess with chicks that ain't got nothing to lose. Because they'll make you lose everything. They'll take it from you. You cannot mess with chicks that don't got nothing to lose. That ain't got no skin in the game. She ain't gonna be hurt no matter how it turn out. She gonna just float on to the next situation and she ain't even gonna be thinking about you. She not gonna lose no sleep. They're gonna eat that young man alive, and they're not gonna lose any sleep. They're not gonna be bothered. They're not going to feel bad. They're not gonna reflect on how they actions, ruin the young man's life and his opportunities, and they don't care. They don't care. They want to see him ruined. That's the other part of it. They don't. Not only do they not care if he's ruined, they want to see him ruined. They going for that. They going for the jugular. Thank you, Marriage, Politics, and Sports. That he deserves everything he has coming to him. How can one man be so clueless? He actually has a corn star saying she's been cheated on, and the rest of the ratchet hyenas are applying it precisely. Like, I'm of the opinion that you can't even cheat on a porn star. Like, she has forever have record of all of the bodies that ran through her. You can't cheat on this chick. It's not possible. That's just me. Maybe I'm by myself with it. I don't know. Thank you, Top Boxing. Said, feel sorry for Zion. Nothing but maggots and hyenas around him, and when his money is gone, they will be running away faster than the Flash. Because I have general empathy for black men, but at the same time, Top Boxing, how long have black men been trying to warn other men about this very thing? It's not like the red pill manosphere hasn't been here more than a decade. It's not like books have not been written. It's not like there's not a million podcasts going every day. It's not like there aren't like red pill didn't hit the mainstream. It's not like it's some underground. It's not underground no more. I'm sorry. The knowledge is there. Thank you, Pierre. Said hyenas all work on the same code. Of course they do. Definitely. They definitely are working on the same code. Thank you so much, Channels and all Crimson. They're the bushwhackers. Right. Thank you, Stardust, and Mariah's got a portfolio and catalog. Of course she do. From what I read on one of the articles, it done picked up. Her little notoriety done picked up they looking for on the little corn site. On the Prime site. Coach Prime done tried to tell the young NFL rookies coming in, hey, don't get caught up. He brought Brittany Renner in so that she could tell them about what she is. People tried to criticize that he did that, but he was using her as a lesson, as a teaching tool. This is actually what you want to avoid. Yes, she come in a pretty package. That's the whole point. She pretty. That's how she gonna get you. Cause she rolling up. See, all y'all ain't been able to have no women. Some of these guys, this is the first time that women have flocked to them and given them attention. See, some men, the men that always get women's attention no matter what situation he is in life, don't understand when there's a guy that ain't never got that, and then he suddenly get it, and then he go crazy. And the dude that always get women be like, dude, why you going crazy? She's just a chick. Matter of fact, this one of the chicks you actually need to stay away from, because she coming through with this crazy game that she running on you. You falling for that? Come on, fam. You can't fall for that. That's the oldest trick in the book. She made you look, bruh. Made you look. Like, no, you can't. You ain't supposed to be trying to, like, date her. Like, if you gonna smash, go ahead, smash. Like, you can probably go ahead, smash. But you ain't come to dating. Did you get her money? Oh, come on, bro. No. You cannot do this. See, men that always get women, whether he got money or not, they not like super fazed by all of that. But there are a lot of men that don't get that type of attention. That's just like a fat girl that ain't never got a lot of male attention suddenly lose a lot of weight. Now she getting a lot of male attention. See, she finna get her head finna get big. She about to get stupid out here in these streets. They tried to ridicule Coach Prime because he wasn't doing nothing but trying to help them young men. Say, hey, you got to get used to this. You're gonna have to get used to this. Because women like this that look like her and look better than her and that's younger than her, and they're gonna come around. They're gonna try you, and they gonna get some of y'all. Some of y'all gonna get got. But I'm trying to give you some type of heads up that this is what's out here. Is dangerous for young black men coming into money, coming into fame, coming into his own, coming into his, his own life and stuff like that, coming into his success. It don't have to be, NBA, NFL, or whatever. I'm talking about any black man, young black man. He come into his own, he find his success, he get his footing, things of that nature. These chicks is gonna show up, and they do not have good intentions. They just don't. They do not. They are coming to eat you. They are not coming to help you. They are not coming to support and be good wives and be good women. They're not coming for that. They are coming to eat you. It will behoove you, especially as young men, to listen to the older men that have been there and done that. Okay? Got the baby mama, got the wrong chick pregnant, had to get drugged through child support, had to get, had to go through the fire, and now he know from experience, listen, you cannot get caught up with these types of chicks because they don't got no good for you. They're gonna try to destroy you. They're gonna do it. It's like a pastime for them, like a game. So don't let them play with your life. Don't let them play with your life, because they'll play with your life and your livelihood. Travis Rudolph almost got 4 life sentences. Had the jury not seen through the obvious lies, this would be yet another black man victim of a bad lace front wearing hyena that done lied and got this man's life ruined. Do we understand that? Cannot be messing around just because these hoes is hoes and they easy. They easy for a reason. Don't nobody want them for a reason. They able to even come around you for a reason. That's why Travis's brother said on the stand that he cussed Travis out. Cause dude, I've been telling you, stop dealing with this chick. She crazy, she ratchet, she fighting, she arguing. What do you need to see? She come through in mama house acting a fool. She be acting a fool with mom and stuff like that. Hey man, this is your fault for allowing it to go that long. That's what his brother was telling him. His brother was telling him, hey man, now you got a whole situation going just because you was even dealing with her in the first place. And this is the type of chick that she is. She got you in the oven, about to crank it to 500 degrees because she finna bake you, bruh. We just lost our father. That's why they was in there with their mom, because their dad had recently passed away. And it is like their mom needed help. So the two boys was like, we gonna help mom out. She older. Dad done passed away. I think he ended up getting shot or something like that, which is why they had the guns and stuff. And they was at with their mom and stuff. That's why they even over there. Then you got this crazy chick. She be coming through. She always wilding out. You should have been got rid of her. This is what DJ is telling his brother Travis. You should have been got rid of her, man. She ain't no good. You know this. And when it was all said and done, one set of lies, and she had put into motion so many problems. Almost got that man put away for life. Almost. We gonna need the young men to listen to the older men. Listen to your brothers. Listen to them. They done already been through the fire with these chicks. I'm here to tell you, it ain't no kitty cat that's worth your life, your livelihood, your sanity, none of that. It just ain't worth it. I don't care what she do to you in that bedroom. I don't. She doing the same thing with like 50 other dudes. It is not, you are not a special snowflake. She is not in love with you. She is not acting crazy with you because she in love with you in the bedroom. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh. She do that all the time. Okay? She put on them kind of theatrics all the time. It ain't special. She be up there fronting like she love them dudes. She say that to all the boys. She say it to all of them. She call all of them daddy and all that foolishness. She do it all to all of them. She a hoe. That's what hoes do. They turn it on and off. That's what make them the better paid hoes, because they can turn it on and off. They can come up to you, make you feel like $1,000,000, like you the only one that they ever loved and known as a man. She just got out. She just hopped out the bed with somebody before she came over here to break you down. She just got out. She just got off her knees, man. If you check her knees, she got a rough spot on each one. She just got off her knees, man. If you you feel me? Now she coming to cuddle up like you the only man she been thinking about. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. She don't love nobody but herself. She don't even love them little naughty-headed grimlords she done had. She don't love them. Because they stay with their grandmama as she get flued out and all around the United States. Come on now. Come on. Thank you, Welt B. So these hyenas have no fear of the court system. She admitted to signing a different name on the NDA, which is fraud in most states and still leaves her liable. No fear. Exactly. Thank you so much again, Marriage Politics of Zion is 22. The ratchet hyena is 30 and grooming him for the bad. He's smiling like the ignorant dude from A Soldier Story, waiting for the Sarge to set him up to get him out of the spotlight. Is the kid even his? That's another thing. It might not even be yours, man. Thank you, Damien said talk to him. I'm trying to talk to him. Because I love my young brothers, man. I love my young brothers. I don't want to see y'all caught up like this, man. I don't want to see y'all caught up like this. There I said it. Thank you, said verify them knees are not ashy. You know, you got to look. If they running around here trying to check the hood of your car to see if it's warm, and they trying to check your phone, you can check the ashy level of their knees. Check them. Better get a paternity test. Because some of these hoes out here real careful. When they really do want the bag, they will make sure that it's your baby. These chicks out here, they do not care about y'all. They don't. She put this same performance on with every dude. She do it to everybody. She done did that same thing to the dude on the block. She finna do it to you when you slide in her DMs. She finna do, that's what she doing. That's what she doing. She's a paid whore. She's going to act out. She gonna give you the girlfriend experience, and that's what that Mariah Mills was doing. She basically online complaining that I gave you the girlfriend experience. You know, I was out here acting like I was down. I wasn't even trying to do all that deep acting. You got me trying to win an Oscar out here. I don't even like you like that, fam. And then, you see what I'm saying? She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait to put that on blast. Oh, come on. Thank you, Miss Joyce. And beware of women who are willing to sacrifice their dignity with how they act, what they wear. They have nothing to lose and will take that out on everyone. Precisely. Thank you, Majid. Said Brittany Renner went viral for saying that NBA players are stupid. Athletes like Zion prove her right. Thank you so much. See, Jordan, that's the thing. This is the danger of hoes. A woman that can put herself in a position to willingly be a whore. Okay? Listen to this very carefully. Listen to this very carefully. A female that is willingly a whore, IG thought, OnlyFans, porn girl, whatever. I don't care in what form that takes. A female that is willingly a whore. This is more, she's not a whore just because of the sex. And I've said this before. She's not broken because of the amount of sex that she's had with different people. She was broken before that. That's why she's having a bunch of sex with a bunch of different people. This is an empty woman. This female doesn't have anything in her that makes her a woman anymore. She'll do anything to you. She'll do anything to you. Do you understand that? A female that willingly puts herself underneath every man. I'm going to get to the super chats in just a second. Any female that consistently can stomach sexually involving herself in the most sensitive, vulnerable place that a female could ever be in, and that is being a receptacle and a vessel for a man in a sexual situation, in intercourse. When she can literally do this with men that she don't even know. She's empty. And she broken already. She don't got nothing to lose. And she'll make you lose everything. She'll take it from you. She ain't got nothing else to do. She got nothing else to do. Nothing. This is why I don't necessarily encourage. You know how some people will say, "Oh, well, she need to be putting out sex within the first 2 times you see her, or first 2-3 times that you see her, or whatever. She should be having sex with you." You don't want her, because if she's willing to lay down with you like that, and she don't know you, she's done it before with God knows how many dudes. Now, ain't nobody saying be stupid and get used, but you don't want no chick that the first, second, third time she see you, she jumping all over you. You need to beware of a chick that's throwing herself at you like that fast. You actually need to step back from that. What are you doing? Because you don't even know me. We went on a coffee date and a walk in the park, and you ready to jump. Right. Thank you, Gabriella said, guys always left me for the 304 or treated the 304 prior to me better. It's 100% an act, and they always fall for it. Thank you so much, Gabriella. Thank you, Devon said, you better preach. Thank you. Thank you, Wiggy Will said, if she has 2 turkey bases for no reason, run. Thank you, G Money said, wasn't Mariah on the Steve Harvey show complaining about me and not taking her seriously? I don't know. I had never heard of her before this, but thank you so much. Thank you, Ruben. It said 304 has low-level contempt for us all because she knows on some level what she sacrificed to play the game. She wants us to pay for selling her soul. Exactly. And that's why there's no, she don't have no boundary for it, or a line she won't cross for this, because she done already crossed every line. She's already hit the rock bottom. She's already done that. That's why there is no, rock bottom or whatever for you. She do anything to you. Thank you again, Terenzo. So this is why people act versus being themselves, because of epigenetic inheritance of psychological problems, curses, versus receiving generational gifts, as there's 2 personalities in one body. The end. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Kevin. Said once a woman is a physical vessel for multiple men, material exchange, her soul is broken and she can never pair bond. Her soul is for the streets. And that's what I'm saying. She was like that before the bodies. That's why she was able to get the bodies. I'm telling you. I only been a woman for 45 years. What do I know? I'm telling you. She's broken before that. That's how she gets there. She gets to that place where she's got 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000 bodies because she was broken before. Gotta be broken as a woman to do that, because that's not what we naturally do. Because women who are acting within their nature, that's revolting to us. Women who are acting in their nature as lionesses, that's revolting. To think of 50, 60, 100, all them men. Oh, baby, no. Baby, no. So this man, that man, them man. No, ew. It's gross. Why so many men? And what's wrong with you? They got a hole they be trying to fill, and it ain't on their bodies. It's in their soul. So they use the holes on their bodies to fill them. They can't get to their soul. Sold it already. Thank you, Black Boy. Say, yes, Ms. Kendra, she has done any and everything to her body, but her mental is being shattered. Exactly. It's just so nasty to think about. Lionesses don't even think that way. That's why our body counts don't be like that. Because it's nasty. And why am I with so many men? So everywhere I go, just a gang of men, random men can say they been with me? Nah, we not gonna have that. I'm not finna give everybody a story to tell about me. Everybody ain't about to have no little story about me, about the time that they was able to. We not giving everybody no story. Everybody can't get no story. Thank you, Damien. Said her soul is dead. Exactly. Thank you, Kevin. Said lionesses think family and pride first. Yeah. Exactly. You got them out here with 2,000-3,000 bodies. Just everywhere you go, somebody got a little story. Anyway, it's time for me to get off of here. But we needed to have this talk. I need everybody to go to Crimson Cure. Oh, I ain't even put my book back. Y'all know I'm tripping. I need everyone to go to crimsoncure.com to pick up the book Reclaiming the Black Feminine. Somebody put my link in the chat, please. Go ahead and get your copy. The links are in the description box, both for your digital copy on Amazon and your physical copy through crimsoncure.com. Also, thank you all for your generous contributions. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate all of the contributions, because it really does help to support the channel and the message. And last but not least, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.